Good morning. I'm a little bit late, but it's kind of intentional. So I'm not doing coffee this morning because I'm eating fish. I'm gonna wait till I get to the office. Outfit of the day, y'all, we got already. Y'all remember my Goodwill shirt? Oh, wait. Shoes. Can you see the shoes? I might need to turn this light on over here, but anywho, I'm gonna get a fork because I need this fork to help me with my fish. Oh, good morning, Chloe. Good morning. Yes, I'm gonna eat this fish for breakfast. And what's weird is that this avocado the skin on the avocado was super hard. So I don't know what the problem is. Passion, good morning. Y'all, I'm loving it. I'm loving this seasoning. I can't wait to try it on chicken. My salad was so good last night. I'm gonna put some of this seasoning on my rice, not on my avocado. Oh, so we got rice, avocado, and fish. But hold on, let me say my grace. Amen. Whew. Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna go in late this morning. Remember I saved a piece of fish last night? Well, yesterday. I fried it last night. I'm like, is that the hot sauce got it that spicy or? But let's see what this seasoning tastes like on this rice. Y'all know what? I don't want to go to work today. No reason. No real reason why. And so y'all know how sometimes, like, when I know my energy off, I don't like to get on the camera. Hold on. I need to taste this avocado. Waking up bacon with your coffee. That sounds nice. I don't think I'm going to eat that avocado. It tastes very peculiar. Let me tell you, because like my fork is like, it's like firm. It's like this, it's real firm. And it was hard, the skin was hard. I've never dealt with that. Hold on. Get somebody else to do it. That tastes weird. Oh. And it's not that it's not ripe or whatever, but I just thought it was awkward when I was trying to cut it. I was having a hard time cutting it. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, peculiar. And honestly, so, I do get up, which I don't like doing that. Reading like the tabloids and stuff. Well, I check my emails all the time. And I saw Nutso, Azul face, was doing his thing. And then I saw this whole situation about Cardi and her husband. And I'm like, does anybody care? Yeah, so that couldn't, I mean, does anybody really care? To me, the only reason why I even stumbled upon that, well, I watched Breakfast Club. That did pop up. But the only reason why I had came across that before my notification for the Breakfast Club was because I went to look to see well Nutso Azul. I'm talking about Blueface. Hashtag Blues Clues. And I'm like, he need a hug jacket. You hear me? But I'm just like, who cares? And I mean, it's not like downplaying like a person's relationship, but how many times they done split up? Like, she must got an album coming out. That's the only thing I was thinking. I was like, oh, she must have an album coming out. Now, y'all know I'm a Cardi fan, okay? Because I be exuding my inner Cardi sometimes. You know, like kind of ghetto, cute, ratchet. But I just had I saw that she was practicing like her performance or whatever. Didn't she perform last night or something? Some kind of TikTok award. But I was like, man, what song are you performing? You know, you have no album. Hey, Lady Ruth. Blucifer. Oh my gosh, Blucifer. Hey, Polly. Dang, I ain't even know no people was coming in here. Kimmy, good morning. Blucifer. There's something wrong with that fella right there. Mm-hmm. Jada must be completely touched by an angel, honey, unless it's all just for show. But I will say I'm happy to see that um look Krishan, poor baby, getting them tattoos covered up. Mm. Hi, bit. Hi, bit mama. My thoughts on her travels back to Africa. Well, I don't typically react to the milkbag stuff, but my thoughts on it. I mean, I don't know if she living there. I don't know. Is that gonna be permanent home? Child, I don't know. I was more interested in about what the cats and all that, but I mean, that's what her husband at, baby. Whatever works. I was shocked it's been a year, but whatever works for them. That'll probably keep their relationship even stronger, honey, when they be having that absence like that. Because I'm quite certain she gonna still be coming to the States and stuff. I'm quite certain. So, y'all speak Shalil. Hey, ass should have never got out. Yeah, she should. And I'm, I don't know. He right ridiculous looking too. He just the coldest pimp out here these days, ain't he? Y'all know I'm ready to get on his tail. Oh, excuse me. I gotta get some more to drink. I'm super thirsty. Hey, David. Good morning. Tamika, good morning. Getting blues covered and adding it. Hold on. Now, the now see the only one I saw was the Rose. I was like, oh my gosh, they did a great cover up. So wait a minute, Chloe. So she gonna get the other dude that she just called the lame. She getting his. Well, I hope not. Her situation is mental health. She needs some therapy. Real bad. Africa is beautiful. I told y'all I'm trying to go there. I don't know. I just need you to tell me what you don't like about it. That's all. What is that you don't like about it? Because I need the nitty gritty. But I told y'all I was trying to go to Nairobi. Go work in Nairobi. Well, yeah, Nairobi. Hey, Trisha. Thank you. Hey, Roshan. His ass need to be swimming with the fishes. What's wrong with them, though? She got kicked. I know somebody else like that, then. I know somebody else like that. Anybody that come in... Ew. All the encounters, the name gets tatted. Girl, see, I didn't know she did the Kevin because she went live to get the tattoo, but then something happened, and she got off the live. Damn. Oh, she getting Kevin. So you know Kevin is the case swab. She just called him a lame. I think she was, well, I know she was about. Because she did say they was drunk. That day she was in the car with Jaden. And she was like, and my dude, he's a lame. I'm like, okay. Y'all, I don't want to talk right now. I have 2 more weeks of work, y'all. 2 more weeks. Dream say good morning with some. Child, can I please everybody that good looking fish? I was so hungry right now. I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit down and eat my breakfast before I go to work. Because usually what I do, I eat at my desk. And then I don't finish my food. Or, just get busy or... You don't eat breakfast till about 10. That's why, like, when I do lunchtimes and it be like... 1:30, 2 o'clock. That's why, because I don't eat breakfast till about 10. It seems like that's when I finally come up for air when I be at work. And then this morning, I had to go and clear off my patio, which I don't understand that, but... And the patio stuff had to be removed because they got to inspect the patios. They was talking about if the lock's been changed or if the alarm code, they need the alarm code so that they can come in. I'm like, I have a patio, not a balcony, so there's no reason for them to have to come up in here. So I had to do that this morning too. So this fish is good, y'all. It's a little too seasoned because I remember I used that seasoned. That seasoned. This is why I was trying to eat it with a fork. I don't like for my under my nails to get dirty. Now, I had already seasoned my fish But then the fish fry was seasoned as well. So what I did was I was like, well, I just mixed it with cornmeal. But it still has a... Dang, I gotta get up again. Oh, I'm not an angel. I'm just a girl who knows the truth. Oh, she's looking for love and all around me. But do you not sometimes, like, I wonder if the reason why she never really have a problem with the way Blues Clues act, because those type of people, and you know, she's young, y'all, so I'm not. Anyway, those type of people, like for instance, what old girl doing? I mean, I feel that she only picking other people just so she can make him mad. He's not coming back. So when he act the fool, then that proves to her like, oh, he still love me. Hopefully that ain't the case, but a lot of them like that, do that, play that little game. But I'm gonna say this: when Blue came out talking about, I guess trying to air it out, saying that Krishan had slept with Offset. Can I get some thumbs, y'all? Had slept with Offset and stuff, and I'm like, what's wrong with him? Like, I don't get it. Like, okay, if she did, I mean, that's something she got to deal with. But you come out here, you a whole G. You gonna come out here and that's what you got to say. Trying to, I don't know, I don't get it. That's why it's like that's not a normal dude. That's not a normal dude. Like, you come out here, regardless of whatever, you know, Cardi and them had going on, Cardi and her husband had going on anyway. That's not for him to come out here and put it on Twitter and be like, well, you was sleeping with him at 4. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff. And I'm like, sir, why are you bothered by her? I don't get that. You're not together. Y'all not together. Honey, and then he just said that ain't on his baby. Leave her alone. I don't get it. Somebody have to be the bigger person in this situation. Somebody needs to be the bigger person in this situation. Really, really. Now I don't know who it is. Maybe Junior gonna grow up and he'll become the bigger person and can finally cease and desist it, because these three involved, Stewie, Blues Clues, and Miss Chris, baby, they ain't gonna figure it out. But I be watching. Looking for love is a bad move. Exactly. My vacation will be in Cape Verde, Africa in April. What? Oh, okay. Doing it big. Are you going by yourself? It said I was hoping she would change once about. I thought so too. I thought so too. Now, on the other hand, she claims she pays her babysitter $1,000 an hour. Honey, I'll be on the first thing smoking up out of Georgia if I get that job. Honey, I take these nails off and I change diapers all day. And I'm not scared of Blue. She's changing. It'll take time, but she does need, yeah, she does need therapy. Because it explained a lot when I had learned about, you know, her upbringing and stuff. And like even the dynamics with her mother and father. I'm like, oh, wow, yeah. Hey, James, you looking like Deja to me this morning, really? Y'all, Coco gave me a run for my money last night. Oh, my gosh. I know we talked about it. Coco gave me a run for my money last night. I was just like, I had never been so fit to be tired with her. She was so cranky. I was Instacart, teething tablets. I'm buying all kind of stuff. You gonna get a husband looking like that, child? Where he at though? They don't want nice looking women. They don't, cause they insecure AF. They don't want nice looking women. Hey Angela, good morning. James, I spoke to you, right? Yeah, I did. I was like, let me make sure it's the same person. Oh, y'all. Demolished. I know, I guess I should eat this part, but I'm full. This water was so good. Hold on, y'all. Say me light blue. Ooh, hey, mama. Child, well, you know, she said that she saw Rich then. I think she only said that because he came out and said his little thing about her and Offset. Which I ain't gonna lie, I just really don't. I don't know Offset like that. But his track record with the women he step out with, I don't see it happening. I don't. But anyway. But you know, she said, you knew that moment. Did you know that moment? She said in her response to him, like that she saw the GAYPORN in his history. He just different. It went up to fake beef, right, right. When it all boiled down, he knows he is nothing without the Krishan. Right, right. Love her. That's what that say. Did y'all know that's what that say? And every now when I do it like this, I'm like, it look like it's flicked it, but I guess because I got my arm turned, but I don't know. But that's what that says. Love hurts. EBQ, a man don't seem too bright. Just an observation. Well, hey Sharon, good morning. No, my flight attendant friend is from there, so she will be visiting her family. Oh, awesome. I'll go. I saw it. I saw she live. I have to listen to her on the drive in to work this morning. Patsy, good morning. How are you feeling? Renee, did I speak? She not Offset type at all. Offset already made a statement saying what blue. Right, I read the whole little back and forth, honey. I read the whole little thing this morning. I'm just taking down. That's what I'm saying. Like his whole track record, like that. That ain't his cup of tea. Like, I mean, I understand. I mean, Krishan is a beautiful girl, but you know what? Compared to what Offset typically tends to step out with the women, his women, she get like 12, 13-year-old girl or something, like mentality, everything, body, everything. Like, nah, I don't believe it. Hey. No, but hey, I'm sorry, Renee. But yes, you did catch a line. And then I'm getting ready to get up off here because I got to get to work. I really do. I was thinking today, like, what do I need to do? What is my schedule like today? Because I was going to do some shopping, but I told you, I just really can't do that out there in those crowds like that. But I guess it's really not crowded yet. I need to buy me some shoes. I still haven't, I've been Googling trying to find places to go buy those sneakers to wear my outfits. Um, Y'all know the little joggers, the oh excuse me, isn't that what they're called? The two piece, the sweatshirt and the jogging pants. So I need shoes for that. And then I realized I need me like another pair of booties. But y'all know what? When Sky came over here yesterday, Coco, when she came over here yesterday and she had on some camo joggers and she had on some pink boots like they look like Uggs. And so they like the little booty tie. I was like, this is what they were talking about. It took my baby, like me paying attention, like, oh, I see what it's saying. Like, I don't have to wear sneakers with them. I can wear like some booties. Yeah. I just think my legs, to be honest, I think my legs look weird in booties because I have big legs. Just in case y'all ain't know. But I have real big legs, so I feel like I look weird with booties on. I heard your voice, so I had to come in. And the crowd for shopping is horrible. I'm almost done though. Daphne, hello, hello. All right, Trish, have a nice one. Chloe, you got a point. You got a point. Me to my too faithful. Yeah, I feel like that. I'm sleepy, but I caught alive. Peace, have a nice day. Okay. Boom, boom. He wouldn't step out with anyone like her. Uh-uh. Like, I don't understand. In their instance, like I know why people be over here on YouTube with fake beefs, right? Um, old ass people at that. But anyway, over here on YouTube, I get that. But what I don't understand is what is the relevance of them, that trio over there having a fake beat? Like, what is the relevance of the nonsense that constantly come on social media? And I'm not gonna lie, like every time I get my notification, Krishan is live. I don't follow any other ones now, but when it be like that Krishan is live, I do be about to break my fingertips trying to swipe down so I can get to it. But I don't understand. Because if it made sense, like when they had the TV show together, I understood the drama. Because they needed to keep the drama going for people to keep coming over there to the TV show. Okay. Um, Selling the album, okay. They getting ready to do a song together. Okay. Something like, what is going on? I don't understand the relevance of the back and forth. I don't get the relevance of the back and forth. It's just, and I just think about, like, I think it is the norm for that age group. Maybe it's the norm for that age group because we didn't beef like that with each other. We didn't have social media. We didn't have all this stuff back then like that. So, I don't know, like, maybe, like, how did we do it back then? I don't know. I didn't do silly stuff like that. People always had issues with me. So it would just always turn into somebody said something at lunch and, oh, somebody, I had an experience one time like, oh, I know Melissa fuck my man. And the way our school was made, the lunchroom, the cafeteria is the center of the school. And I don't know how it was made, but you can hear anything if you stand in the middle of the lunchroom. And they didn't say fuck. Yeah. Oh, Melissa did it to my man. I was like, I wasn't even doing it yet. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even doing it yet at that point in my life. So that's why I'm like, stuff like that. Like, you had somebody, you get called, you have a beef, right? You call somebody on the phone, on three-way. That's how you got caught up back then. And then it's like, you just gonna believe this other person because what do they call those kind of calls? Chain calls, or I don't know, but that's what we did. And what you gonna do is call the radio station, because I know I did that a time or two. Call the radio station and request a song. Yes, dedicate a song. It was called Love Maze. Call and dedicate a song, baby. And so you say, and they'll say the radio man will say, what is it, a disc jockey? Anyway, the radio man, when you call and you be like, yeah, like, this is Melissa. I want to dedicate this song to Nikki. Baby, I gave the whole name. I ain't gonna say his last name because I don't know what he doing in life. But I just will never forget. That was my first time ever doing it. But his real name was Cornelius. But his name was Nikki. But anyway, it was funny. And we would do stuff like that, and then you create your little issues that way. But social media, this was like, maybe it's the norm. Because over here, on like, okay, on I see if it was playing out on IG and they was like making a bag from it. But she do lives all the time, so it's not like she's making money from it. There was MySpace around, but yeah, but before MySpace, see, I was already grown when MySpace came out. Yeah, that three-way policy, three-way calling, right? Yes, that three-way for a lot of people. Right. That dang on three-way calling, baby, because then it's like, okay, so I'm on the phone. So then the person I'm on the phone with did the three-way. But see, back then, it's like you had to have a little class, a little piece of change, because three-way didn't come with your phone service, so everybody didn't have three-way. So it's like you got to do this, but then you got two or three girls at your house, but not me, but the people that's trying to heal me up probably, but it's like, oh, okay, you on this three-way call, but it's probably like 7 to 10 people on this phone call, and you talking about something, and you getting caught up. You telling your little fake friend about something that done happened, and so now this person all of a sudden and be like, oh, okay, so what you said, and then everybody nice kiki, then you start hearing, I'm like, oh Lord, trauma. And caller ID got a lot of baby, I could give you some story times about that caller ID, honey. No, that wasn't the caller ID. Caller ID. I had done peeped on the caller ID game. And I think I told y'all about that story about that dang on read out and star 69, honey. Yes, sir. Cause I think you had to have the cordless phone to do redial, right? Because I know our regular phone, all the phones didn't do redial. Yeah. That got Dusty caught up plenty of times, honey, when we was dating. Plenty of times. Had my tail down there knocking on somebody's door, acting stupid. Yes, baby. The silly shit I did. I didn't do MySpace either. I was grown and missed that phase, right? I didn't do it, but what's funny is, well, I think one of the reasons why I didn't do it was because, see, I was late to Facebook too. But I think I told y'all this. I didn't do MySpace because LA did MySpace. And it seemed like it just consumed her. She was like on it all the time. And she met a lot of people, and it used to scare me. So she was like always on it. Like we can get home and she's like going straight to the computer. Straight to the computer. We doing something, get to the house, straight to the computer. And I'm like, what is this about? And I thought it was only for people like with music, because, and I was, I was like, that's too much. I wasn't into that. Chrissy, good morning. Oh, she get her own show. They get paid for, but how they getting paid? Thank you, Daphne. Yes, that's what we were telling you. Oh, you talking about the fake beef? Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm behind. Okay, you were telling me about the shoes, the booties. Okay, the numbers run up and they get a check. So they don't have to do content. They just gonna get paid. for cutting up. Child, let me go argue with somebody. But what I will say, that Pope thing, she gets some views now. She gets some views. People gonna watch what's going on. Okay. I didn't do smile. Okay, boom. Nina, good morning. Thank you, Nina. Caller ID, yes, sir. Man, I love MySpace. Really, Chrissy, you did MySpace. Good morning, Antoinette. On the way to the bed, I need to get to mine. I don't want to go. I remember MySpace. I sold a lot of puppies on there. We bred American Bulldogs. I met some business folks that I still have. That's what's up. Well, my friend wasn't meeting business people, okay? I... Oh, Lord, I hope I remember today. I call her. I'll be like, I just remember this situation. I'm going to tell y'all a quick story. I'm going to get up. She probably ain't gonna be mad because this was old. Okay, we talk about MySpace time. So, yeah, sure did. MySpace just, I think somebody said it still exists. But she had met somebody on this. I remember, right? And I remember where they lived. And see, we didn't have GPS back then either. You had to print the instructions off of, I was trying to say Google Docs. No, Maps, MapQuest. So you print the instructions off of MapQuest, y'all, okay? But I'm quite certain y'all already know this because most of us about the same. There's some younger ones in here. But you print the instructions off of MapQuest, okay? And so I was like, oh my goodness. So we didn't have like an app, with Find My Friend, no locator apps, and all that stuff. So it was like, I remember she went because the guy didn't live in our hometown. And so I was like so nervous, so worried. And I remember her calling me when she made it, right? So they just end up having, they saw each other for a little bit. Well, the time that he came to see her, they pulled this stunt of he brought a friend. And I'm gonna tell you, me and LA used to beef about this kind of stuff now. So she brought a friend, and she was like, look, because I remember she came and got me out the room because I knew she was gonna be having company. So we as always respected each other's space, and I knew she. So anywho, so I'm back there. She was like, well, look. Hey, when she talking real nice, I know it's some shit up. Okay, so when she talking like all sweet and white girlish, and so she was like, I don't even know these people's names. So it's like such and such. He brought his cousin with him, and I said, oh okay. And so she was like, well, can you come out here? And cause I told him that you was here. And I said, LA, we not doing that. I'm not playing that game. Child, and she was like, but I want to tell you. I was like, okay. She was like, no, please, like, you're not doing anything. And I was like, I'm promised, like, please don't set nothing up. I don't want to be set up, nothing. Then she was like, yeah, like, he just got out of prison last week. I was going to go ahead and tell you now. And so she told me, I'm like, it was the bad stuff, okay? Not like my non-negotiable stuff. It was just like, okay, so like you on a live somebody? And I got to go out here and entertain. So I'm telling you, I was so mad, but that's how that man came about because she met this guy on MySpace. And I tell you, that was like the most annoying night. Baby, when I tell you, I think I talked shit to her about that for about a good 2-3 weeks. I was so mad about that whole situation. I wonder if she remembered that. Oh, I was so mad because then it was that awkward moment when her and her man go off and do her and her man business. And so I'm like, oh, okay. So now I'm left here with this guy that I really don't want to talk to. And it was crazy, even having conversations with him. He was super institutionalized. But I know I just told like this, I don't know. Y'all know how I just get of the paper map age. Okay, I never knew how to read a regular map. Okay, like I had to use a MapQuest. I didn't know how to use a regular map. That was confusing to me. Right now, y'all, I can't do it because I know some people that don't even listen. Because I got a friend don't even listen to the lady talk. Like he just have. Oh, that's wild. That's weird. Okay, so anyway, somebody just sent me a message. So he just has the map on his, on the screen, and I'm like, I need somebody to be telling me what every move to make. Life after love. Mo Money just got out of prison the week before. I'll never forget it. I was so mad, and she came and got me out of bed. Close to a wow, Malcolm's right. Bell College up to down. It's fun over here. Donate yes to the channel. MySpace said, see, I never got into it. Yeah, sure did. This MySpace. Okay, boom. Mad quiz. Yes, had to print a direction. You pulling up the memories. Girl, we'll do that over here sometime, Chrissy. Yes, you had to pull it up. Honey. I ain't even gonna lie, be all at work using their paper, their ink to print out my directions so I can go places because I ain't had no printer at home. No. Yes, MySpace never used, but I did experience AOL. OMG. I didn't do the AOL either. That's how my brother ended up in California. I think I told y'all that. But I'm not big on telling other people's stories. But he had met some people in the chat room and moved to California and he never moved back. Been there, Deja is 20, so he been there 21 years. Bye, guys. Gotta cook breakfast. Okay, Angela. Prison pen. Ooh. OMG, just, yeah. He wasn't finna, no. No. He was just different. My friends used to do me like that. Just come talk to him. That's right. Girl, just come. Oh, that's what I'm telling you with her. Like, we've been friends for a long time. With her, when she come in there, she be like, hey, what you doing? When she being all nice, and that's what I say, when she turned that white girl on, honey, I'm like, oh, it's finna be some shit. Either she done did something or need me to do something for her. Okay, Trisha. I hope everything goes well. Antoinette, when are you gonna have the book discussion? I got mine yesterday. I think that we having it the first weekend of January. We have to ask Miss Queenie, but I don't know. I don't know if we can do like little Jesus. Y'all, I don't read mine. I don't know. I even recorded some videos talking about it. Hey, BB. So I think it's, of course, yeah, the first Saturday in January. I think Miss Queenie brought it up yesterday. I think, but I was cooking, so I didn't. I haven't gone back through that. But y'all, that book is a good read, though. It really, really is. But I kind of want to do like, because I know Miss Queenie said something about doing like reading sprints to make people accountable and people are actually reading stuff like that. Like, I'm game for something like that to where everybody read, or because I hate to talk about something and somebody ain't there yet. Or maybe I can just discuss something like with teasers. I don't know. Bill College, I was church yesterday, baby. It was amazing. I'm talking about, yeah. Yes, I mean, I give him the honor, the glory, and the praise every day. But it was amazing yesterday. Like, my soul was fed yesterday, honey. My soul was fed. I don't know. I walked up out of there like, hey, like I feel like new money or something. But let me tell you though, I will definitely be going back, y'all. I would definitely be going back. So Bell College, yesterday I talked about service and the sermon and everything. So the video yesterday when I cooked on camera. So if you want to listen to that, but a lot, I think, because I cut up so much, some people probably wasn't believing some of the stuff I was saying. But no, I enjoyed service yesterday, and I would most definitely be going back. It's something needed. And like I said yesterday, I was like, when I when I walked out to, service hadn't really started, but I walked out to get my phone. I was walking back in, and I immediately in my mind, I thought about Sugar Gaver saying, "See, Daddy, sinners have souls too," and that's what people have to understand, because we serve a forgiving God. My book came today. Oh, my book come today, and I will start reading it. That's what's up. Have a safe and blessed day, everyone. Yep, y'all. I got to get up off here. I got to get to work today. Um, mm, I don't know. Y'all, this water was so good. This water tastes like it came from that little glacier that the Titanic had hit. I just thought about it. This is my first time. Well, I don't know, Melissa, don't lie and sit here and say this is your first time. I don't know if I ever paid attention to how good this Walgreens water tastes. Well, Nina, that's a good question, but I don't see the need to get baptized again. Some people I don't. I've been baptized. Yeah, I've been baptized, and so I don't see. I told it now a rededication, but I'm a work in progress anyway. So, but no, I'm not getting baptized again. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm not gonna get too deep, right? There's a few things that I have issues with the church, and I think that still doesn't, um, you know. But there's still certain things that I had. There are a few things that I have issues with. For instance, I'm gonna say this, and I don't want nobody to get mad because I don't like to talk about. If y'all, I've said this about religion. I don't, but this is not necessarily religion. But I have an issue with the discussion of tithing. I do, yeah. Yeah, I have an issue with that. So we don't have to talk about it now. But that's one of the things that I have an issue with. Um, I won't say an issue. I have questions about it because I don't like when people when a scripture gets twisted and turned for it to work for, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I don't want to get too deep. But that's one of the things that. But it's like I feel like as long as he know my heart, I'm good. Cause I don't know. Cause then I feel like, if I get to the pearly gates and he'll be like, you know what, Melissa, if that's your only problem, like, you know what? I'm glad you understood what I was trying to say. Like that, yeah, you got it. You got what I was trying to say. No, that's not what that meant. I too have an issue. Yeah. But that's why I was like, I'm not gonna get too deep into it because I don't want to push anybody off here. And it's not anything negative. It's nothing wrong with having questions, but it's like at this point in my life, I need explanations. I need explanations. To me, Tamika said, that's an amazing feeling, Melissa. What, Tamika? Cap in you? Hey, boy, stop capping. Hold on, I was watching your video, Cap. I'm laying in the bed knowing I need to get my ass to work. And here you go. I'm watching the video. Did y'all see that video I had reposted on my page, Cap? Oh. I have to, but I'm thinking about getting. You getting okay? Oh, I didn't say what my questions were about college. It's two things that just kind of, two things in particular. Yeah, two things in particular. Okay, and I will tell y'all, but I'm not gonna get deep into what my question is. But there are two things in particular that I have a question about. Well, three, but two I would disclose. I would let y'all know. What one I told y'all about my question is tithing. It's around tithing, and my other one is about communion. And I'll tell y'all my third one and the one that I've always had a question about. Um, there's so much that we have to believe, and I'm concerned about the Bible because even okay, so like when you learn like another language, okay, I'm getting deep. I see people leaving, but that's fine. But when you learn another language, like the meaning, sometimes meanings change in translation, right? So how do I know that, it wasn't like they had scanners, scanning documents and, so all this stuff that's been compiled into the Bible, right? How do I know something wasn't left out? How do I know something wasn't translated and the meaning changed in the translation? You get what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, I'm one of these people. Yes, this head is a beard for a reason. Yeah, so I used to always be like, okay, well, where God came from. Yeah, so I've had questions, and it's the understanding, and usually people tend to say some of the same things, but it's all too with just studying. And there has been times that I have asked, I ain't gonna lie, it's been twice in my life that I have asked some of the harder questions, and it has came off and I know once I was told that it was disrespectful. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be learning. I have questions, and so it's like, and then I've done a lot of research on certain things, and sometimes it just seems like it just keeps coming back to the same thing. Oh, okay, well, um, you know, I'm gonna just leave it alone. But I'm getting ready. Oh, when your soul is being fed. Oh yes. Thanks for the share. You welcome, boo. I did. You and Kara crazy. And it's funny because the video that he was referencing, my name was brought up in that one. I was like, oh my gosh, Gigi, good morning. Because exactly, Bible study would be great for you to attend. I don't, and so I know I'm probably behind, but the issue with that, and maybe it'll be different now. But the thing about it is, I know that I can honestly say, just from what was said during the sermon yesterday, although it was a beautiful sermon, but you gonna have the pastors that at the end gonna throw that tithing thing in there, right? And I'm like, oh, okay. They teach that scripture that way as well. And I'm not saying I'm right in how I feel, but so I know that that would be a big discussion, and it'd be up for debate. And I'm the type of person, I'm not saying just help me understand. Don't say like this is it. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Because we can interpret something totally different. Okay. Hey, Simply Ramona. Yeah, Simply the Afro Puff is back. Yo, it's a little bit smaller. That's what they say when you stomp them. Don't question God. Unless you're not the only one that think that about the Bible. But like BPQ said, just Bible study would be good for you. I used to go to Bible study a lot. Yeah. And it's like when you ask the questions, because this is the thing, then you have to think about it. Then sometimes you have people that are like Bible study teachers that they just need a person for that class. This person really isn't. How do I say? Is not. This person is not really a Bible study teacher. But I do like, now I will say that I can tell that the pastor that they do research and stuff like that. But yeah, I got some questions. But I feel you. I'm not opposed to going to Bible study. But what happens though? No story. I don't. I'm okay. I enjoy Bible study. If it's not something that they are talking about, I don't ask questions. Typically, if I'm going these days, no, I don't. I just take whatever they give. I don't ask questions because I ask big questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, well, what's the plan of salvation? The easy stuff. I'm not. No. 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 Thank you, Simply Ramona. Y'all remember this blouse from Goodwill? Yes, you. I've been wearing it with the black pants, but I put it on with these pants today, and I'm like, oh, it's cool. They complement each other well. I thought she used the study Bible, but she uses the regular KJV. Okay, I was just talking to my mom about getting the study Bible, but she said she uses the regular KJ. Yeah, Chloe, I saw she. That's what I'm saying this morning. I saw that. I got my notification from the Breakfast Club, but remember they done split up before. I don't believe it. That's why I said okay. Okay, I believe when I see it. You should get a Bible for Beginners book. The Bible ain't gonna tell me what I need to know. I need somebody to further explain. Um, yeah, I need somebody to further explain. Okay, yeah, I don't want to get too deep, but yeah, I don't know because, and I just feel like in my heart, I'm right. It is not a right or wrong thing, but I just feel that a lot of that gets taken out of context at churches, right? The tithing. I think it works for what it needs to be for. I don't know how to explain it, but try not going in depth about it, but Bible apps are okay. There are different versions of the Bible, right? I have been told that. You know how they have books for dummies, no shade. But no, I get I get it, Tamika. I get it. Hey, and I'm not opposed to it. I do it. I'll do it. I'll look into it. But I think it's more so too, like some of the questions, like my communion question. I think that's something that I need. Like whatever church I'm attending, I want to know. Like my question that I have for them, because every church does things different. And sometimes I try to figure out, okay, meaning, let me say this. So I told y'all I was raised in the church, okay? I was just raised I was raised Church of Christ, okay, and I've talked about this. So if the scripture says, upon the first day of the week, the disciples came together to break bread, and then said, "Take, eat. This is my body," which is okay. So why everybody don't do that? Or was I taught wrong? You get what I'm saying? So it's stuff. That's why I was like, some of the questions that I have are related to the church in particular. Like, why do they do certain things? Yeah, simply. What are the responses to tithing? I haven't asked. I don't ask them. I don't ask about it anymore. I asked before, but that's what I say. I try not to talk about religion too much, stuff like that. But just because somebody had asked me about church yesterday, and I just some of the tithing things that like instill. It's like, is that what that scripture saying? Is that what that scripture is saying? I get what you're saying. Hey Ashley, the Bible is based on interpretation, so your interpretation may be different, and having a conversation about it should be closed down. Let's just discuss. Right. Ashley, you feel me? So I have told people that I have gotten in trouble so many times in Bible study. I'm glad that you caught what I was trying to say. It's a book of interpretation, okay? And I don't care where I go. It's going to be it's going, everybody interpretation is not going to be what I get from it. But I totally get y'all the Bible study thing, okay? I totally get that. I totally get it. Like for me to have questions and stuff, it's like, oh, okay, well, I interpreted it this way. Like, there are different versions. Everyone is not supposed to take communion. Only the ones who gave their life to Christ. Okay. Yep, that is what I was taught. Right. So simply. So what's funny though is like, so let me tell y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story about communion. I'm making fun to make a funny story about communion. So yes, I get that simply, right? So I feel like because I am baptized, I have given my life, right? Now, I ain't perfect, but I don't think anybody is, okay? Because there's a scripture in the Bible about that too. So what's funny though with the communion? So I was just saying, I'm trying to figure out why churches don't offer communion though. Like why wouldn't a church like there are a lot of churches that I attend that don't. Okay, so anywho, but let me tell you, so back to what you were saying, Ramona. So let me tell you, this my mama. So we be in church now. My mama know my business, okay, because that's my mom. So we in church and communion being passed around, right? So here comes, okay, here come, because what we get the way it was coming up at that time, because now they get it all in one little packet. But it used to be so the unleavened bread get passed around, the little crackers or whatever. And okay, I rolled my eyes because it was this girl that just was disruptive in church all the time and would grab like a handful of them. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But long story short, let me tell you this shit. So my mom, so it gets passed, and so I go to grab it, and she gonna snatch the little tray out of my hand and pass it to the next person. I mean, in front of not everybody, really, yeah. And for her to do these antics, and she was like, well, you know that you can't take that until you repent and this for this. And I was like, take it down a level. And I was like, I already prayed about it. So we having a whole discussion. I was like, I already done prayed about it. I already asked God. Well, you publicly, You publicly saying you need to stand before the church and you got to, and I'm like, look here now. Like, but it's so funny that you say that because that's how my mama used to do me. Like, and I mean, I guess too, because I'm kind of I was brought up that way. I get it, but I don't feel like I need to go and stand and tell the entire congregation what my sin was and get them to forgive. If I stand up and I be like, brothers and sisters of the church, I need your prayers. I repent of my sins, I ask the prayers of the church. That's all I need y'all to do. I don't need to come up here and tell y'all what I did. The pastor ain't coming to tell me what he just did. And he's standing up here breaking bread. Because the pastor probably just told the little ministry people. And they prayed for him. And child, let me get up off of here because I get to running my mouth about this. But anywho, and I'm not knocking anybody. I want y'all to understand. I'm not knocking any denomination, anybody's religion. I feel like you say if you have questions, you should ask them. And not be like me, just like, oh, okay, just I don't. I can honestly say that when I am in Bible study, I do not ask the questions that I really, really have. Not in my adult life, not anymore. Not after you have been like shunned so many times for being concerned and asking the questions that you ask. But does the Bible say you have to be baptized to have communion, or do you have to dedicate your life to Christ? Some folks don't want to discuss. Ashley, child, that's what I'm saying. But hey, I'm going to get up off it. I think it's the first Sunday of the month. But the scripture that I've read, once again, interpretation. So it said, upon the first day of the week, the disciples came together to break bread. So, but I do know, because I know at the church that I attend back at home, it's a Baptist church. So I don't call it church home, but I'm a long-standing visitor. And they do their communion on the first Sunday and fifth Sunday. Communion isn't supposed to be every Sunday. See? Hey, Vishnu. Since a while, I ain't never called nobody to be in church, but she was asking for. Oh, I must have missed something. Well, I told y'all I said a cuss word in church yesterday. I was like, oh, I'm only doing shit. Not publicly, no, I ain't never seen that. The whole purpose is just Jesus paid it off, right? No. But see, that be my mama want to stand there and be like, yeah, let me tell y'all, I had to beat the shit out of my kid this morning. And they be like, Beatles, sis. I'm just playing. I'm over exaggerating. But you know what, no? I would love to tell these church stories with my brother. Lord have mercy. Because my brother actually had my oldest brother, but I'm the oldest, but the biggest of the little brothers. And he actually had a moment in life. He was an atheist. And you know, but he, came around. But it would be amazing for me and him to have these talks. Oh my gosh. I was a church secretary for 13 years, and my son had the same questions. And as soon as he questioned religion, he was automatically shut down, or he's going against the word. Yeah. I taught him to continue to ask questions. That's what's up, DG. Because it really put me into that whole, like, okay, let me go. I enjoy the worship service. I feel like that's what I need, and that's what I give my praise and worship. But because I do feel like I was kind of shut down, like, don't be asking all these questions. Like, how dare you? I don't think a loving God would not want you to ask him questions, but that's just my opinion. I feel you. That's all. Have a great day. I've been listening. Great topic. I'm at doctor's appointment getting my infusions. May everyone have a blessed day, right? We are non-denominational and we have communion whenever. So, Well, that's the thing, and now so I think that will be something. You know what, Nina? Though I do need to open my mouth because I really did enjoy service. I do. It was non-denomination that I went to yesterday, and I'll be curious just to, and honest, and I ain't gonna lie, like to be honest, I'm just curious about like when churches do that. No, not Travis. That's the baby boy. Y'all know Travis the baby. I know Mama went crazy. Woo! Child. But yes, you know my mama, she didn't like that. With my brother, Because my mama is that person that sends out scriptures every day. Yeah. And it hurt her to her core when he told her, he said, respectfully, I need you to respect my wishes and don't send me those because I do not believe in God. Baby, my mama was like, and I don't know. Right, simply. I get it. I get it. I get it. And see, once again, it goes to interpretation. Yeah. hmm And that's interesting you said that, though. I'm glad you said that because I don't meet many Pentecostal people. But I know that when I was real little, and my mama, well, she got to know, but I used to go to a Pentecostal church with my babysitter. But yeah, so y'all, I'm getting ready to get up off of here. I don't know how we got on that discussion. Oh, somebody asked me about church yesterday, so I'm over here like, like I'm kind of still feeling good all inside about life right now. So I just was like, well, hey, I'll share it. I'll talk about it. We sit here and talk about everything else that somebody asked about in the chat. So that's why. So just in case anybody want to know. Like, well, why would she even talk? Because when other people ask questions in the chat, I typically respond and react to whatever they talking about. And that was my life. And I feel like if I can tell any other story, I should be able to tell my story. If I can sit over here and talk about other people's stories, I can talk about mine. So y'all have a great day. Be great in it because it is a Monday. Do not get these Monday blues, okay? Until